Before you rush to import a discounted Starlink kit from the United States, stop for a second, because there's a hidden fee that could completely wipe out the savings. I'm talking about the out-of-region fee. And if you don't understand how it works, you could end up paying way more than you expected. So let's break this down clearly. Recently, I made a video announcing the big price cut for Starlink kits in the US. The standard dish dropped from $349 to $279, and the Starlink Mini dropped from $299 to $229. These are the lowest prices Starlink has ever offered for US customers. As soon as that video went live, my inbox was flooded with messages from people outside the US asking this question: if I import a Starlink kit from the US, will I be charged the out-of-region fee when I activate it in my country? And that's a very smart question, because the out-of-region fee is no joke. It's literally 3/4 of the price of both the Starlink Mini and the standard dish. So even with the recent price cuts, once you add this out-of-region fee, your cheap kit suddenly becomes more expensive than buying locally. So today, we're going to answer 3 big questions. What exactly is the out-of-region fee? How much does it cost? And when does it apply? And most importantly, how do you avoid paying it? Let's get into it. What is the out-of-region fee? According to an article published on Starlink's official website, they explain it like this. Starlink charges an outside region fee of $200 to $300 if you activate a kit in a different region from where it was purchased. This fee is intended to deter unauthorized reselling and align costs with local taxes and foreign exchange rates. The fee is $200 for a standard kit and $300 for the Starlink Mini. The fee may vary slightly based on exchange rates and taxes. So in simple terms, Starlink wants you to activate the kit in the same region or continent where you bought it. If you don't, you automatically trigger that out-of-region fee. And yes, Starlink means business. Once you activate the kit outside of the region that you purchased it, the system waits 3 days, then charges you the fee. It's a one-time charge, but it still hurts. There are currently 6 Starlink regions: US, Canada, Latin America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Oceania. Your kit is tied to one of these regions the moment you place your order on Starlink's official website. How does Starlink know whether you activated a kit in the wrong region? People ask me this a lot. Here's how it works. When you order Starlink from the official website, whether for residential or roam, the first thing they ask for is your service address. That address determines the region where your kit is registered. So let's say you want to import a kit from the US. You'll probably enter your friend's address or your freight forwarder's address as your service address. This information becomes linked to your Starlink dish. When your friend or shipping agent receives the package and forwards it to you through DHL or any shipping company, Starlink already knows. This kit was purchased in the US. Region. Now imagine you activate that same kit in Nigeria or Cameroon. Well, Nigeria isn't part of the US-Canada region. So Starlink automatically charges the out-of-region fee after 3 days. But if the kit was forwarded from the US to Canada, no problem, because those 2 countries belong to the same region. Now let's flip the situation. If you bought a kit using a Nigerian service address, then activated it in the US, you'd still be charged the fee. It works both ways. So if you are importing a kit, you must use the service address of a shipping agent who is within your own region. Otherwise, you're guaranteed to trigger the fee. How to avoid the out-of-region fee? When importing Starlink, if you absolutely must import a kit from the US or any other country to take advantage of a discount, the safest option is to buy from an authorized Starlink reseller. A lot of people don't know this, but there are 2 official ways to buy Starlink. From Starlink's official website and from Starlink authorized commercial resellers. Starlink describes authorized resellers like this. Starlink can be purchased on our website, starlink.com, or from a Starlink authorized reseller. These companies are authorized to sell Starlink products and services in locations where Starlink is licensed and certified and can offer value-added services. Here's the important part. When you buy from these authorized resellers, like Best Buy, Home Depot, and others, the kit comes with no service address attached. Think of it as a virgin kit. Because no region is assigned to the dish, you can activate it in any region without paying the out-of-region fee. This is exactly why importing from authorized resellers is the smartest option if you want to avoid paying extra. You can find the full list of authorized resellers on Starlink's official website. Why does this fee even exist? As I mentioned earlier, it's all about protecting Starlink's authorized resellers. These companies invest huge amounts of money to secure licenses and operate legally across different regions. If Starlink didn't enforce this fee, people would just buy cheap kits from low-priced regions and resell them anywhere, destroying the business ecosystem Starlink has built. Final bottom line, if you want to import a Starlink kit and avoid the out-of-region fee, don't buy from the official website unless the service address is in your region. If you want to import from another region, buy from an authorized Starlink reseller. Remember, if you fail to import Starlink the right way, you would be charged $200 fee for the standard dish or $300 fee for the Starlink Mini. And the out-of-region fee is automatically charged 3 days after you have activated your kit outside of the region that it was purchased. Understanding this before you activate a Starlink kit can save you a lot of money and a lot of frustration. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you know someone who's planning to buy Starlink in Cameroon, make sure you share this video with them so they don't make costly mistakes. And of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell because I'll be dropping more videos on Starlink tips, internet hacks, and the latest updates you need to know. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay connected, stay informed.